everyone, welcome back to today's Vlogmas video. So in this video, it's going to be a little bit different. We are going to be sharing with you 3 holiday drinks that we are using with our espresso machine. It is getting colder and colder outside this time of year, and we have an amazing espresso machine, and my husband used to be a Starbucks barista. So we are making 3 different drinks for the season. If you're interested in seeing what we make and seeing how to make them in real time, go ahead and just keep on watching.
All right, y'all, we're gonna get ready and do 2 drinks that I remember making from Starbucks many moons ago. Of course, you definitely have to have your ingredients, right? First thing you want to do is an espresso machine, of course. We got this for the baby shower. I think some of DaShanna's coworkers or whatnot got this for us. One of the best inventions or gifts ever. Having lattes and cappuccinos and everything is amazing. So I think this one was like 120 bucks or something like that. Of course, you need espresso, right? You can't just use normal coffee. You can, but the grind needs to be very specific because of the way that the coffee of the espresso and all the technical terms that I'm not going to try to pretend to know. But if the coffee is too thick or too coarse, it's not going to be right. So you need an espresso grade coffee grind. I have Cafe Bustelo. If you are from the Miami or Florida area, you are very familiar with this. I travel a lot to Florida for work, and I love this stuff. I can't make it as good as some of the folk out there, but it's a great, great flavor, and it comes in party size at Target, so that's really awesome. Definitely need your syrups. I'm a big fan of salted caramel. Anything salty and caramely is great for me, so we have some Torani, buy this from Target, as well as Ghirardelli's caramel, as well as the chocolate sauce. So I'm gonna make 2 separate drinks with these 2 things here, and let's get started. Oh.
Hey babe, I have a quick question.
Yes.
Why was the chocolate sauce in the sink in the water?
Oh yeah, so I have it in like hot water when it's super cold, and 2, because it's really thick, and if you try to get like the pour on top, it's gonna come out and look like little turds, right? But when you warm it up, it comes a lot smoother and easier to use. So I just heat it up in water for a little while.
I like
Pro
that
tip.
trick.
Okay. First things first is we are going to get the milk. I steam my milk in this guy. It does not get hot on the outside, so when I'm steaming it up, the outside does not get hot. It's kind of insulated a bit, and it works really well. All right. Filling up my milk. And it's gonna get a little loud. It's all ready to go. Start steaming. You gotta get that aeration, right? Kind of sounds like bacon is sizzling. When you do that for a little while, you get that really good foam. All right, let that go for a bit. I don't have a thermometer, so I don't know how hot it's gonna get, but you can definitely tell by the tone in the milk how hot it is. So just definitely keep your ears out for that. While that's happening, I'm gonna fill up this little guy here with my Cafe Bustelo. Few scoops in there. Push it down a bit. Maybe a little bit more. Okay, and I'm gonna put this on and wait for the milk to keep heating up. While that's happening, I'm gonna make first a salted caramel mocha. All right, so we have our salted caramel sauce here. Pour it at the bottom. I'll make this one for me because it's one of my favorite. Just put a little bit in. I usually just have the bottom coated. I don't like it too sweet, just enough. Okay, that is going. The milk is almost done. Sometimes the milk will spill over a little bit. That's okay. I just want to make sure it's warm enough. I want it nice and hot, particularly since it's cold outside. And you can tell the noise of the milk is making, it's changing, right? It's getting a little bit deeper. Right, and honestly that's enough for what we're doing now. I'm gonna turn that off and turn the espresso machine on to get the espresso coming out. I have like a little espresso shot glass that I was given, crazy enough, in Florida as well, one of the schools I was visiting there. Espresso comes out in just the perfect amount too, so it doesn't keep us too wired or whatnot. That is going. We will let that continue to go. While that's working, I'm moving my milk here. Alright, got my espresso there. turn that off. And I will clean as I go. Espresso in the cup. I'm gonna make a mess, that happens. You should see DaShanna's face right now. She is not happy, but I clean it up, I promise, boo. Espresso's in there, salted caramel's in there. The milk is going in. Nice little layer of foam on top as well, beautiful. Top that off, a little bit of caramel. Okay. And then we're gonna take the chocolate out from the hot water. Let's see how loose it is. Nice cool spiral effect. And there we go, a salted caramel mocha. Literally made the exact same way. Made the exact same way that they do at Starbucks. Ingredients are a little bit different, but we're good to go. Taste it. Hopefully it's not gonna burn my face off. Great, sweet. The chocolate and the caramel on top add a huge layer of sweetness. If you have enough foam there, they will both sit on top of the foam, and when you're drinking the coffee, you're getting those caramely chocolate flavors as well. Sometimes I would even throw, like if you have some coarse salt, throw like a few things of coarse salt on top just to get that extra saltiness in it, but salted caramel mocha, delicious. All right, now we're gonna make drink number 2 for DaShanna. We will be doing a caramel macchiato, a hot one. Right, of course, the caramel macchiato has, interestingly enough, it does not have caramel at the bottom. It actually has vanilla syrup. I am running out a bit of vanilla syrup, so I will use this, all of this, as well as some of the salted caramel, just so it's sweet enough for her. But just a tad of this. But again, vanilla on the bottom. Okay. And now for a caramel macchiato, you definitely want to have enough foam on top. So we're going to do the same thing with the milk, but we're going to let that milk aerate a little bit longer so you have a really nice fluffy amount of foam there. So I will be doing that aeration a bit longer, that bacon sizzly sound a bit more. Okay, well that's going. I'm going to get my espresso in here. Get enough scoops there. Make sure it's pushed down. I don't want to put too much or it messes up with the flow of the stream. That's good. Okay, we're going to wait for that. While we're waiting, I'm going to drink my drink because I'm thirsty. Yeah, and I can already tell that that foam is looking amazing right now. That's good there. I will turn that off, pour my milk out. And I will get the espresso going. And the difference with the caramel macchiato, right, the espresso goes in last. So I'll put the milk in, let that go, free pour it, nice, right, get that nice level of foam. And of course macchiato is Italian for like mark, right? When you pour that shot into the foam, or into the milk, it marks the foam, making it a caramel macchiato. Okay, let that go. Alright, shot's good. We'll see what my pour game is like to make it look kind of fancy. I can't do like the designs and everything. It's actually pretty tough. I will pour it over the sink so I don't make a mess everywhere. There we go. Nice mark. I love working with caramel because it's always so smooth and it comes out very easily. We'll see if my caramel skill is on point. Still, if I still have it. Boom. And there, my friends, is a caramel macchiato. The foam is kind of really nice and fluffy. You can see the mark from the espresso and the caramel. Of course, the chef always has to taste their food, so I will taste it. Don't be mad, DaShanna. Foam is super thick, fluffy. I love it. 2 easy drinks, and we have one more coming up for you soon. She normally doesn't like foam like that, so hopefully she'll like it here.
I think it's good.
caramel is great, isn't it? Cheers.
Cheers, babe. Caramel is everything. The reason I don't like the foam is because I don't like milk. So, yeah. But that sweetness on the milk is good.
No, she doesn't like any type of foam, right? You know, you go to a bar, which we haven't been to in a millennia because everything is closed. Yeah. But you know, when you have a nice big glass of beer, right, a mug of beer, you're pouring the beer in there and you get like just a little layer of foam on top. Just heaven. She does not want any foam on it, and I was like, babe, that is life. If you get a Guinness or something, you need that foam. But foam, milk, beer, any type of foam, not a fan of. But she's liking this one, probably because of the caramel for sure.
Thanks, babe.
Welcome. We're gonna make the last drink here. It is going to be a salted caramel macchiato. It's going to be very similar to Starbucks, but the flavor is going to be a bit different. And of course, they will be iced. Works a lot faster and easier to drink, in my opinion. First things first, of course, we get our espresso shots ready. Alright, make sure they're filled up. And of course, we are using the same espresso blend, this Cafe Bustelo, which I really like. Get that ready to go. Next, I will put we have salted caramel syrup, so the same syrup here. Just a little bit on the bottom of each glass. Not too much, you don't want to make it too sweet. Okay. While I'm doing that, I'm going to get the espresso started here. While I'm doing that, I'm also going to put the ice in each cup and the milk on top. Of course, you know a macchiato has the espresso last, so we're going to do that all at the same time, okay? So espresso is going to be running. I will get ice ready here. Maybe like 3 or 4 ice cubes. Alright, actually let's make it 4. Since the espresso is super hot, we want to make sure it's chilled enough. Then of course we will put the milk in. The espresso is almost done there. We will stop that and then we'll put milk in this one too. Alright. And you can see the syrup on the bottom is kind of stuck there. I should have done it the other way before the ice, put the milk in, but we'll just stir it here so that all can get mixed up there. Nice. Alright, so we have the espresso ready to go, and we'll just slowly pour this on top so you'll be able to see the separation between the two. Let's see if this works. Beautiful, right? And the last thing I will do, of course, is just add some caramel. There we are. And you can see it separated. Beautiful, lovely. The caramel macchiato. Then what you think, love?